We're either gonna have me go shirtless for the boxing match, or
If you have time to. It's a 7:45.
it was not charged enough.
Sorry.
I'm gonna rush. What?
And the battery was dead.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Hunter. I didn't even get a chance to share it yet. Boop. All right. So, have ourselves a little bit of a kerfuffle here. We're going to try to speed through animal care relatively quickly tonight. Hey, Hunter. I was planning on playing the boxing game as the exercises today because my wrist has been a real bitch. It has been a problem today, and I do not want to overdo it by putting too much strain on my wrist. That's just not a good idea when you know that you are encountering physical difficulties. And when I went to go and get everything ready to go, lo and behold, the headset hardly had a charge to it. So we are starting this early. We are going to fly through animal care. We are not going to be doing the standard exercises today because, yeah. So we have quite a few. I think we have 9 tarantulas now. We don't have any spiders. We take care of tarantulas. Any spiders that are in the house are here free-ranging, and hopefully they're all primarily jumping spiders. I've never once caught a jumping spider in a tarantula cage before. So I do not have a beef with jumping spiders. Now, oh God. First up, we have the Theraphosa apophysis, a tropical terrestrial tarantula from South America, typically found in Brazil and Venezuela. It is a confirmed female, so let me get to it. And again, if we get done quickly enough, we will go and play the boxing game. And I think this time you guys will get to see both aspects of the boxing game. I will have 2 live streams going at the same time. One that views in the game itself and the other outside of the game, so you get a general understanding of how things go. And I might go shirtless. I don't know. It all depends. I don't like the boxing game with a shirt on. So this is our Theraphosa apophysis female. She's got a little mat going on. I think she's eaten a couple of crickets. But this critter is going to grow to be about the size of a dinner plate. So obviously this cage right here is wildly temporary. I mean, her leg span is going to be at least 2 inches past the width of this cage right here. So she is probably the most expensive tarantula that we own. At her size, she is worth approximately $300 because she is, as far as we're aware, a breedable female. Not that we have any desire right away to go and get ourselves a male. We just got the house, so we're not going to go...
Kidding.
Did you just say we're getting a kitty next? Yes, we are going to get a kitty next. We're a kitty household without a kitty. So that is the plan. Again, that is the critter right there. Theraphosa apophysis. The common name for that particular tarantula is the Goliath pink leg, not pink toe. Yeah, isn't that ridiculous?
$300. Where'd that come from?
That's the standard price for a female, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
Tarantula.
My mind was still on kitty.
No, the cat you wanted was 200.
Or the pair for 3.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's too much.
Where the gammies? What the fuck are
Peanut games.
the games will be on later. We've got to let the headset charge. As it stands right now, my dumbass did not plug it in, so we are trying to kind of rush through the tarantulas. We are just going to do basic care for the Balfouri, which means we go, we look in, make sure they have water. The rest of them are going to have to get sprayed down. We might not take some of the cages off of the shelves. We might take care of them while they're on the shelves. We're going to get through it relatively quickly. And I want a game too, trust me. I want to get this shit going. All right? Be aware, there is a chance, and I've already said this once, I either need to go and find a very lightweight shirt or I'm going to be gaming shirtless. Which is usually how I do it, which means I might turn this off and just play via game. Because I don't think you guys necessarily want to see that much of me. However, I will say this, my wife tells me that all of the muscle groups that I use tend to turn red. Like, beet fucking red. So, alright. Next up. Alright. We have our Vietnamese centipede cage. You know, I am so tired of that shit happening. That is the second time tonight. Come here. Oh, ow. Everyone's still working.
You only get on in like 5 minutes from now.
Now, you can definitely see the access tunnels. There's one right there, one right there, one right there. Our multi-legged friend here has definitely been on one during the night. This cage belongs to the most reclusive animal in my collection, the Vietnamese centipede. The Vietnamese centipede is also the most toxic when it comes to its venom. Now, usually it won't kill you, but there is a higher chance of having medical complications from the venom of this particular creepy crawly critter than there is from the standard tarantulas that I have. Even the larger tarantulas do not compare to this critter right here. Again, the reason why we're not going to be lifting weights tonight is because we've got to let my wrist settle.
I figured you'd do more of the V-ups.
I'm not going to go to...
Oh,
No. My muscles are sore enough from that. We'll be fine. Primarily the lowest abdominal muscles are just beat to shit. Now, as always, when taking care of animals that have a screen top, especially venomous animals that have a screen top, you want to be sure to use cage clamps to keep those lids on, because nobody wants a tarantula or a centipede getting out of their habitat. Alright. Go on. Now, this is our Asian forest scorpion. Like I said, we are flying through these animals. Again, just like the last 3 days, her habitat is this little gal's habitat is still fairly moist.
Oh, honey, that's so cute. All over fan with wind.
Now, this little gal actually ate on camera. We already know that she is full. I don't know if you'd call it happy, but generally speaking, when you're owning tropical pets, they tend to not eat when stressed out. So the fact that she was willing to eat on camera makes me think that we are doing something right. Here we go. What I'm about to show you next is kind of crazy. Here we go. This is biofluorescence. Biofluorescence occurs due to a chemical reaction between the exoskeleton of the scorpion and the black light that we're using here. The chemical in the exoskeleton of the scorpion tends to absorb the black light and reflect it back out? Yeah, reflect it back out at a different frequency that we can more easily see, allowing us to get a better visual representation at night of this animal. If you're in an area that has scorpions and you're looking to find them, a black light would be a good way to go, but you need to understand that if a scorpion has molt within the last 3 days, generally speaking, you're not going to be able to pick up on the glow because the chemical component in the exoskeleton of the scorpion needs to harden before you will get that chemical reaction. So,
Are you tired of playing with them already?
I'm going to go put this up here gently. Good girl. I think she's still asleep. All of our invertebrates, aside from the vertebrates we used to feed some of our invertebrates, are insectivores. Some of the prey items that we raise are technically omnivores that lean toward herbivores. Those would be the roaches and the crickets. However, when roaches and crickets do not have an adequate food supply of vegetation, they can turn and try to eat, well, other insects, your arachnids, which is why it is incredibly important for you to make sure that your animals do not have prey items inside their cages for too long. Alright, here we go. This really is not good for the wrist, but at least we're not doing this probe for too long. I've already taken care of the Theraphosa, the scorpion, the centipede, and now we're going to take care of the Lasiodora parahibana. This is another tropical terrestrial New World tarantula that can be found in South America, generally around Brazilian rainforests. They are a larger bodied species. There we go. We are flying through the invertebrates today, getting everything set and prepped so that in the not too distant future we can do some gaming. We don't have a heck of a whole lot of time, but we will have some time. Now, when it comes to critter care, you want to make sure that their environment matches what they would be encountering. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was making sure that I wasn't missing any messages. Oh, I lost a like. Well, that's just rude. You want to make sure that their environment in captivity matches what they would be encountering in the wild. High humidity, an ample source of water. We even have some greenery in here. Generally speaking, I'll test a tarantula to see if they are happier or responsive when it comes to having greenery in their cage. She will climb up on top of it. She does tend to like interacting with it every now and then, so we left it in there. Alright, here we go. Look at her. And she is definitely a happy camper. How do I know? Because she still has all of those urticating hairs. Now, urticating hairs are the abdomen hairs on New World species tarantulas that are used kind of like, what would you call that, a Pokemon attack? They are an aerial defense mechanism. They are as obnoxious as fiberglass insulation. Might be worse, actually, because they kind of have a harpoon type shape to them, and they are specifically designed to hook into flesh and cause irritation so that you will leave them alone. Now, the irritation in question is not necessarily going to be immediate if it's on your skin. However, you got on too early. I got on 10 minutes early or 15 minutes early. Come on now. However, if those urticating hairs get into your respiratory system, it's going to be pretty immediate. You are going to be feeling the effects. You're going to have a hard time breathing. Some people who are asthmatic, have weak lungs, they will potentially wind up going to the hospital because of the way their body reacts. Obviously, if you're going to react negatively to things like dust particulates or animal dander, you can only imagine how your body is going to react when you encounter urticating hairs in your esophagus or lungs. Like, holy cow. Not pleasant. She is such a good girl. Look at that. She even lets me pet her abdomen. Watching classic Wilco's on the telly. Like the Wilco show? Man, Steve Wilco's? That shit. That's some of the shit that we were raised on. Like the days where we would get stayed home from school. Oh yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he started as a security guard for a different host. And
one of the security for Jerry Springer.
Might have been. Could you imagine being a security guard for the Jerry Springer show? Like, holy crap. Alright, well, while we have her cage here, we're going to use her cage to go and keep hoist up other cages. This is our Harpic deer Polkripes. He is a male. And they are definitely a smaller terrestrial species. That takes... Oh, fuck. Really, Hiram? You don't want to shake your tarantulas too much. Oh, you're fine. Now he's got an adequate water source. He is very skittish right now. He's not happy that I shook his cage. So we're going to go and put the lid back on. I just wanted you guys to get a good look at him. Put the lid back on. Harpic deer pulchripes are an old world species tarantula that can be found in the grasslands and drier climates of Africa. They are considered to be medically relevant. However, that being stated, there have been very few deaths related to tarantula bites. The one death that I could find was actually a young individual who got a bacterial infection from a tarantula bite and passed away. That is the only occurrence that I could find online where somebody actually died from a tarantula bite. Not from the venom or nicked artery, but from bacteria, of all things. Of all the ways to die from an animal bite, like especially a venomous animal, you'd think it'd be an allergic reaction. No. Bacteria. All right, so this is Gem, our Brazilian blue violet. He is, just like the rest of them, an insectivore. He is a very pretty boy. However, as you can see, he's missing quite a few, almost all, of his urticating hairs. This is a good indication that at some point this tarantula was incredibly stressed out. Point of fact, the reason why this tarantula was incredibly stressed out was due to the fact that he decided to go on a little bit of a walkabout around the house after we got him started on a cage cleaning. Hey, Rosie. Because he went on a walkabout, of course, I had to go and catch him. In the process of catching him, he decided that it was the perfect opportunity to utilize his aerial effect and throw out all of the missing hairs. You see that nonsense? He hated me and made it known. Look at that. By the way, what I'm about to put up there is a link to our Discord server where we talk about life and or upcoming events on the live stream. You know, honey, I think we're almost to the point where we're going to start working on roaches. Crazy. Once we're done with roaches, we'll go and check on the progress of the headset. I'm hoping that we will have about an hour of playtime. I know. Normally we focus primarily on animal care, but guys, I've got some stress, and I want to go and express said stress by causing untold duress. On the Oculus Quest. Oh, that's what I do. Hey, that's fine too. It keeps it interesting, does it not? Alright, let's go and get this over here. We are pushing a little bit faster than usual. I think what we're going to try to do is try to leave this live stream going during the gaming process so that you guys can see both sides of it. And if it gets too heated, I'm going to have to find a thinner shirt or not wear one at all. Since y'all keep calling me fluffy tits.
You each have a difference
Oh, right.
of time.
So, hey, Chef, the second that clock starts, you're going to shout the name of the home cook you want to give 1 full hour of cooking to. And at 50 minutes, you'll shout out another name.
Okay,
In
so
40 minutes,
what we're actually going to do is I'm going to bring you guys over here.
20 minutes.
We are going to show off this little child. Pull her closer to the edge. So, this right here is a Brazilian white knee. They are tropical terrestrial tarantulas. However, she has decided that she does not necessarily like to be too humid and will only come out if I only give her about half of the amount of water that I used to in the soil in her cage. Like her cage right now, you look at it, looks far too dry for her species. But this is the only way she'll come out. So, I guess we're just going to be playing it as she sees fit. Now, she might be pre-molt. She hasn't eaten in a minute. There we go. Here we are. So this is about as much as we typically water her cage down. There she goes. Her booty does look really big, at least on camera. Does it not? She could be pre-molt. That would coincide with her eating behaviors. We shall see. Generally speaking, female tarantulas such as this one will live tops 20 years. So we've had her for approximately, I believe, 3. We have many years to go, hopefully. And hopefully she gets a little bit bigger. That would be pretty cool. We will try getting on that. Right now, the Monocentrophus balfouri have kind of let me down. Like, girl, for all the webbing you put down, there have been too few babies. Just saying. All the hanky spanky they got themselves into, too few babies. Too few. Alright. I think we need to work on this one. You need to get through? Alright, here we go.
Oh, can you feed the dogs?
Oh, I suppose, especially since we're not going to be lifting any weights. Like, now my wrist and my thumb don't hurt so much. But today at work was just robbing. Oliver! You know you want food. Here you go, kids. All right. Move, Duchess. Duchess. Did you really just... Okay, that was Oliver. About work, multiple occurrences of individuals who were not willing to abide by the rules. Another person driving the wrong direction seems to be a theme. Yeah, look. He has been stressed the fuck out. He's also getting older. Look at that. So this is our other male Brazilian blue violet. He's a little darker in appearance. Let's see, can we get a good, yep. Good look at the tibial hooks. This is why I don't work there no more. And I talked to our lead about the need for one-way arrows in the bay. He said, and I quote, "We will get on that, anything to make it easier." And I was just like, oh, hey, that sounds like a tone I've never heard before. I hope everything's okay. Now I'm stressing myself out because I don't know what might be brewing. Because that's what I do. If you guys don't know, I tend to stress myself out. I don't like change unless it helps. And even then, I don't like change.
You know there are two dishes, right? You don't have to share the same one.
These are dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are a tropical species of roach. Hey, baby, can I get you to move? He looks sort of like the hairy spider decorations during Halloween. Look at it! That right there is a male dubia. You can tell because he has wings. Dubia roaches are the best. Those people are full of... Yeah. And, there was a lot of shenanigans that went on. What's bad is when you're friends with people on both sides of the issues, and you're trying not to pick sides because, well, first of all, as a security guard, it's not your job to pick sides in any sort of a dispute. That is not why you are hired. You are hired to help, mitigate such things. De-escalation, if you would. So, dude, are you serious? Alright. Well, those guys are taken care of. What? Oh, yeah. He hasn't eaten his food yet. A lot of people forget about the whole de-escalation side of it. When I first started working at my company, there was actually an individual who successfully de-escalated a situation. The family involved in the altercation was on their way out of the facility where she worked. Well, as this family of no less than 4 individuals walked by, she maced them with mace that she was not allowed to have because she was not trained to use. And that, my friends, is why some security officers are not allowed such niceties. It's because other security officers within the same organization have taken it upon themselves to abuse a position of power that wasn't even technically a position of power, but was rather just a job. We are not trained to treat ourselves as though we are wielding some extra authority. Which is why I freaking hate seeing security guards that try to act like they're cops. Like, our ability to arrest folks is no different than the standard person. Like, we have no extra power. If we arrest somebody, it is a citizen's arrest, and we had better damn well have evidence and or have seen a crime be having been taken place. If we don't, and we step in, guess what? It is like, is it unlawful detainment or is it freaking kidnapping? I can't fucking remember. I would have to look it up. You little shit. Come here. I know what you are. You? Oh, you're a female. No white dot. How about you? You are a female. Okay, no white dot. Child. You are awfully skinny. You are a female. So these are orange-head roaches. They are another feeder roach that we maintain. We go through the process of seeking out any males amidst their ranks, and we send them over to the male container. I'm not seeing any that really stand out as males other than the fresh batch that just molt. So we should be good. Yeah, that's a good question. Everybody might be busy. It might just be one of those days. You know, there have been days where you guys, you know, you've been busy. You've been off doing your own thing, and that's fine. That's a part of being human, is you're not always going to be readily available for discussions or to join live streams. I will say this. Once we're done taking care of these guys, things are going to get very interesting, because we are going to go from critter care to complete beatdowns, with me getting my ass handed to me and like getting temperamental and all sorts of ridiculousness. So prepare yourselves, because shit is gonna get real. I'm going to go and start up the other live stream, and we are going to kick it on Thrill of the Fight 2. That is going to be our exercise. It is going to be moreover an all-over body exercise, due to the fact that it works out multiple muscle groups at the same time. As far as the day went, just typical shenanigans. Lots of typical shenanigans, but still typical shenanigans. 3 people wanted to go to Has Waste after it closed. 2 of them were relatively nice. One of them was a little bit... You mean to tell me you can't take my Sharks box? Why not? Sir, it's because it's closed. It is after 4 o'clock. But the website says 5 o'clock. The website says 5 o'clock for one side, not for the other. Now it says I have 0 people in chat. I'm literally killing it tonight. Woo! There we go. go.
Every single bit of network on this dish.
All right. Oh, whoops. Wait a minute. What was that?
Although it sounds like a great thing, for me, it's not. In that much time, it has to be perfect. If it is not perfect, I have a
Oh,
problem.
okay.
I have a citrus crispy scam salmon with bamboo.
Okay.
Spinach, avocado, rhubarb, and smoked pecans.
Now,
The seasoning looks great. The cook on it is spot on.
all of them are on, but none of them aren't. Come on, let's go. Get out of the way. Everybody out of the room.
It's not a long drink.
We're to set up our little boxing arena.
And you cook it perfect. Avocado, maybe more. The cook on the salmon's great. The seasoning on the salmon's great. All the
Do I need to take you guys out first?
John,
You need to go out. I think that's a yes. Alright, Oliver, come here. Ollie's been by the door the longest, Duchess. Duchess, you stop. If
I'm doing that all day.
you try to slip out while I'm taking your dad out to the front yard, you're gonna go in your kennel for a very long time. Nope. Oliver, you know better. You need to stop trying to get back behind that bush. Come on now. Chat is super quiet today. I wonder where everybody's at. Like, we are now officially into our usual stream time. I wonder what's going on. Oliver, go poop. Jesus Christ, that guy's headlights. Whew. Glad you have x-ray vision now, but I would like to be able to use my retinas without having them fried. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we got another like. Say what? Folks, we are going to start the VR experience in a moment. On this live, you will be able to see me getting wrecked in the house, and in the video game live stream. Oh, you probably didn't want to see that. In the video game live stream, you'll be able to see me getting wrecked in the fictitious gym, I think is what you would call it. Oliver, come on. Let's go. I still need to walk your daughter. Come on. Come on, kid. No. You're not going to meander the other side. Come on. Duchess, come here. Nope. Does not want to hook easily. All right. We did. He passed away not that long ago. We're looking to get another one here in a little bit. Right now we are a dog home. We have 3 dogs, bunch of tarantulas, scorpion, a centipede, and a give my brain cell a moment. Oh yeah, 3 ball pythons. So, Duchess, are you done? Duchess. Tonight, rather than doing the standard workout, which would be curls, we are, and around the worlds, we are going to be sticking to a VR game that tends to be a little bit of a struggle. You guys are going to see the ugly side of me tonight. So, you guys will see the outside version of the game on here, me punching the air while I'm using the headset, and if you head over to the other live stream that will yeah, I see your name is Monkey VR. You'll see the other game, so I'll have 2 streams going up at the same time. Duchess, come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. She's just going to meander all the way up here. Come on. Duchess. Duchess. Let's go. All right. Come on. Now, if you do have a game called Thrill of the Fight 2, that is what I'm going to be playing on. So if you are going to be hopping onto that, I will see you shortly in game. What the fuck is that?
Created an awful dish and then tried to BS his way through it. Hey, please come down here. But it looks like he finally had it back.
Okay. So. I am going to leave you guys right there. I'm going to go and get the computer set up, ready to go.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So that's going. My therapist is great. Okay. Tino, stop. Make jokes about me too. And that's because I love you. I love him. I love the most.
Oh, yeah, that's so. I like that, yeah.
My second name.
Everybody got fired. It's sad. Truth be told, though, everybody at the facility where I work is relatively new. Only a handful of people working there were originally working there. Hoping this thing charged quite a bit. I said end live. I am so tired. End live chat, dude. Don't give me that. It says, and no, get out of here, dog. This is what I have a problem with. Oliver, go. We are having technical difficulties, folks.
I'm okay. Yeah, got in this far, I'm really okay. My children are proud of me, and I appreciate everything you've done.
I appreciate the opportunity within the kitchen to have been with so many incredible competitors along the way. Thank them for your so thank you.
Tell me something about it.
Thank you so much. Put it in the back top folder.
Thank you very much.
So, here's the
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
thank you. I'm bummed about being eliminated, but it's kind of mixed emotions though, because I'm so proud of myself for what he's done. This apron belongs to Yashika. Congratulations.
Wow. I know you can't say that, Chef.
No, chef.
But we're not Chef. This apron belongs to Chef.
I'm leaving the Master Chef kitchen, but this journey brought out Chef 2.0.
You have very good taste, Chef.
Thank you. My cooking has been elevated to a new level.
Florida home cooking. It's already established yourself. That's the force. Chef, calm down, please. Yeah, it's delicious. There's no stopping you right there, is there? I love it. I mean, that is textbook.
Thank you, chef. There's no way in the world that I can do this because you have grown so much in this competition.
You've done it to his taste.
Chef, I need you, right, on that holiday.
Third, I got you. I wear my emotions up. I'm a very passionate person. And so I might have ruffled some feathers. Honestly, I probably have.
Get out of my way, please. But I always work hard. Let's go there, Chef. Just thank you, Chef.
I supported my team,
Oh,
and I did the best that I could.
well done.
Next time, the finale is just 3 pressure tests away. And with the end in sight,
This is it. We are raising the stake.
who's Master Chef 3 will rise.
Maybe this is why I get so upset before I even get onto the game, is because just trying to get the mechanics to work on this freaking equipment is a nightmare. Get the headset on. Try this all again. We're gonna come over here. Click. Fucking, oh my god. Continue. Start live chat. What do you mean something went wrong?
It was a race.
What the hell is going on here?
But for your
Alright, we are going to turn the headset all the way off. All the way off.
the finale is
Power options. Power off. I'm going to go stop the live stream again in the bedroom. Oh my god. Electronics are... Yeah, for the laptop, I might just have to, because I'm so sick of things not wanting to work. It is just obnoxious.
Welcome, guys.
When I first came in, I was just a ballet dancer, and now I'm in the top 4 best home cooks in America, baby. You have no idea how hard it was to get here. I have some really tough competitors.
You turned your ball. Make your way down to the front, thank you.
Jason's a music teacher. To see him translate from music into food is beautiful. Jason's an artist on a plate.
You know what this is.
Every baby dog. She's been
All right.
She's been
Jeez.
type of lifestyle. She's quiet and focused on at the same time.
Honest to God, you know, I have a friend that's teaching me all sorts of new words related to the new generation. There's this new wonderful word called crash out. And I'm starting to feel that vibe. I really am, because this game system is being absolutely ridiculous. Modern technology, incapable of doing what it's supposed to. Oh, just makes you want to eat it into a wall sometimes. All right. Now,
get into the finale as quickly as possible.
Up, and it's running. We're gonna try this again. And by golly, if I can't interact with you on the game, I'm just gonna have to interact with you on the live stream here, and you can communicate with me on there. Because I am not equal of this bullshit.
Make it to the MasterChef finale, you are going to have to show us that you can create MasterChef worthy masterpieces using flour.
Flour. You can do so many things. Chocolate, pasta, pastry, fruit tart. I'm almost certain I'm gonna be good at whatever this is, but I was a cheap ingredient and I use that a lot at home. Home cooks. Your first battle for survival will involve all 4 of you home cooks. 4 of you will cook at these stations. And from here, 1 of you will be made safe. The other 3 feel like standing on the firing line.
Casey, another challenge.
I'm scared.
From the 3 that battle at these stations, 1 of you will be victorious and take their place in the finale. The other 2 will face the scary, intimidating.
Final challenge. If you still haven't made it to safety, your shot at becoming America's Next MasterChef will all be on the line, right here. 2 of you will then go head to head in a straight all or nothing fight. 1 will take a place in the MasterChef finale. The other will walk out of those doors with nothing. All 4 of you, follow me.
I need to get on the balcony first because each skills test is only going to get harder and harder, and my odds of going home are only going to increase if I stay down here. I just need to.
Jesus Christ, this whole thing has been a nightmare. I do not have the fucking patience. Just ask my wife. I do not have the patience.
Requires so much finesse.
All right, here we go.
Chefs years to master.
We're gonna go live.
Flour at its finest.
Start live chat.
Each with an exquisite
Whatever. All right, guys. Honey, is this showing up at least?
Let me check.
identical to these. The home cook who has the most, who said others without them claim their spot in the finale. The 3 who are not safe have serious trouble ahead. Because the next challenge sounds please.
Is it not?
Yes.
I'm watching an ad.
Is something that I've worked with before. I know some tricks that make the quick cups a little better. I think these
Yes.
could be my
It is? All right.
Are you on like a beach or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Make us 3 studies
All right. Well, you guys are not going to be able to communicate with me in game, but you will get to see what's going on in the game. I'm watching the lenses now, and then we will get to me either getting my ass kicked by a bunch of adults or me kicking the ass of a bunch of kids. One or the other. Oliver, drop it!
What do you have?
Stuff that he shouldn't. This is not food! You have food right there! Get in your kennel! Get in your kennel! I am over this behavior that you and your daughter have that you're gonna go and eat garbage.
Really, dog?
I am so done with it.
Jason gets 2 corners on there. He wants to deviate from the recipe.
Leave the garbage alone.
45 minutes to make 3 stunning, perfect profiteroles. Now, profiteroles start with that pie shoe pastry. Water, flour, sugar, salt, butter in a saucepan. Cook out the starch. Into the stand mixer. Add 4 eggs until that batter is smooth. Ready to pipe onto a sheet tray in perfect round.
Okay, so if you want to communicate with me, you're going to have to do so on the original live stream from tonight. Because my computer system wants to be a POS. No, there are 2 streams. There are 2 streams, which means you're going to have to back out of this one, go to my page, look for the other one to see what is going on in game. It is complicated, but it is. Thank you, buddy. Sorry you couldn't stay longer. Maybe this weekend you'll get to see me get my ass kicked. All right. Oh, fucking seriously. The dogs leaving their bones right where I can step on them. That's nice.
27 minutes to go.
Get them in the oven.
Gotta get them in the oven. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna be standing like right over here.
27 minutes to go. Gotta get them in the oven. Yes. They're gonna be soggy balls of ice cream.
Okay.
Kate,
Yes, chef.
you were last in the oven. Why?
I'd rather be perfect on the technique instead of rushing it and having it run at the end.
You understand they have to cool down before we start piping.
Yeah, chef.
All right.
What size have you gone for?
Mom.
We're going on a thrill of the fight 2. If you want to see what's going on, you are going to need to check out the other live stream.
The next thing you do is get going on those ganaches.
Okay.
Use a cold, heavy cream toothbrush. Cold, heavy cream will separate that mixture. Jason is using the small little saucepans to make his ganache direct heat. He needs to be very delicate, or it's going to burn.
Keep seasoning up. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it.
So.
Look on the ganache on high heat. Slowly so that the water back underneath is starting to.
He said punch like that.
Water condensation in your ganache.
Inside that chopper, destroy the ganache.
I see it's too hard.
Uncook. Last 10 minutes.
Jason, yes, chef. Do you prefer to make your ganaches in the
Get this off of my neck.
I think I have a good handle on the temperature.
Oh, sweet.
And then have it overheat and separate. And this way I can make sure that the chocolate is fully melted. And that way I won't have problems if water gets in and it seizes or things like
Alright.
that. Thank you.
This is terrible. Oh my god.
Seconds out. Then the chocolate separate. I'm really doing real quick. Okay, you ready? That'll be all right.
Let's go.
Oh.
I've been going away from my kids for how long? If I go home on a dessert, something I love to do, come on now, right?
Jason's taking his out. Tina's at it. Pat them down. Pat them down. Do something. Get them cold.
Make sure that your blade is immaculate.
60 seconds remaining. This is it. A minute. Jason Houston. Good enough to get 3 days to finale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Where the fuck is my reach? Fuck is my reach?
nice later. See if those profiteroles were good enough to get you into the finale.
I'm really hoping.
I don't have a reach. There's like no reach in this game.
Visually, got three consistent sizes and great colour on the rolls. However, you've got an issue with the white chocolate.
It just kept seizing every time I was trying to slow cook it down and melt it. White chocolate was just not my friend's bag.
Yeah, it's grainy, it's sort of all runny and sort of
Yes,
not pleasant. Ready? Beautiful. I would say. Tastes amazing. So, great size, very beautiful. Unfortunately, visually, it looks awful.
Quarter ready.
Thank you.
Let's fight.
You know, how do you do? Pretty good.
Let's go. That one's gonna be full of work.
Don't trust me.
Wi-Fi in the air.
It looks great. It doesn't look smooth. It doesn't have that sheen. I think you know that.
Okay.
If you heat, you know before you add it.
I did.
Okay. Let's see what we have inside.
Oh, come on. What the fuck? What?
Delicious. I think the fiddle itself is baked properly. Right ratio of filling. Ganache is a touch grainy. Hasn't been smoothed out sufficiently.
Usually size, shape, consistency-wise, it was the rolls that you have. Yeah, I think they're a little bit smaller than I'm used to. They are a bit small, smaller than your standard potato roll. And this one sort of looks like the top is puffed up and over. Like it's very similar to the picture on the side there, going to the bottom, correct? That's probably right. You do know what a profiterole is supposed to look like, right? I just never, I just don't know. Okay. Let's see about this filling. Beautiful. It's not grainy, it's not silky. The fat is just separated.
Come on, move it.
Yeah.
Seriously?
You okay? Yeah. Can I talk to you? I just, listen, you know how much you want it. I know how hard you work to be here. I worked last season as a trial and impaired. You're not going straight into the finale after this battle, but I know you're tough enough. I know you're a fighter. Thanks, guys. Shape.
Good. It's Kevin too. Precisely. Very consistent. Everyone else did that. She nailed that.
It was an intense challenge. One of you gave us profiteroles good enough to book yourself a place in the finale.
Thai food was not good food to eat for tonight.
And you'll go straight to another battle for a place in the finale.
The first person to go into the finale is the first person to go into the finale is Jason. Congratulations. And here, flawless execution. You presented. You two cooked. How I can think.
You fucker.
You are the first MasterChef finalist. Young man, head up to the balcony. Amazing.
Never in a million years would I have thought that I would be here in this position. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, thank you. I try to instill in all my students that if you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. And now I, Jason, the music teacher from Mason, Massachusetts, is in the finale of MasterChef.
Follow us.
This next challenge is the holy grail of flour-based dishes. A beautiful spin on one of the most
Possible to get ice on this motherfucker.
is one of the hardest dishes you will ever have to master. Volcán de los Reyes. A Latin molten lava cake. For a dish this elegant, this technical, there is so much that can go wrong, and you won't know. You got it right. Good. Slice it, sir. If you get this right, we can land you up on that balcony with this. Give us a spot in the MasterChef finale. Get it wrong, you'll have an even more difficult challenge ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You'll have just
your winner is
5 minutes
the
to make it
blue
work.
Oh, fuck off.
Wasn't that you?
No.
Please, head to station. A whole lava cake in 25 minutes? Are you kidding me? This is impossible. If I had an hour on this, I probably could. When they say
Whatever. He didn't land a single hard blow.
On your stations, you'll find everything you need to make this one amazing molten lava cake.
What a load of shit. So when I do light hard blows, when I do basic light jabs, it doesn't amount to shit. However, apparently with other people, it's a winning strategy.
It's one of the signature dishes I have in my restaurant. And I tell you, the degree of difficulty is
Whew.
so high here.
Where's the water?
There's flavored still chocolate, and that's always that's been cooked out for 3 hours. So it gets this caramelly state. It's wonderful. It's all of the batter of the actual cake, but it's still do with the right temperature. If you don't ribbon those eggs properly, you can have
Maybe that's not the best idea.
and that would be a disaster situation.
The first round, I lost focus of the steps that need to be done, and this round, I have my head on straight again. I did not let the first round affect me and how I perform, and I'm going to prove that right now.
That's it, Kate. Good.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on.
Those eggs take about 2 to 3 minutes to get to a nice aerated written state before you add the dose collected.
Now, for those who might be trying to comment on the live stream on the game itself, I cannot contact with you here. I cannot make contact with you here. It says something went wrong, which means I can't view the discussion. Such is life.
1 minute undercooked. As you come to tip out the plate, that wall of smoke on the outside breaks down and the whole thing just
Come on.
oozes
Come
out.
on.
18 minutes to go. Right, Miss Ellie, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Chef.
How do you feel?
Kate,
You've not been anywhere near the bottom.
it's actually
See that?
fantastic, but Kate is really cracking out the pressure.
15 minutes to go. Got to get them in the oven.
I will, Chef.
Young man,
Yes, sir.
these need a minimum of 14 minutes in the oven. You've got to speed up.
Yes, chef.
Are you feeling the heat?
Yeah, I really am. I need to get it up. That's all I have, chef. I gotta do this.
14 and a half minutes to get yourself into the finale. Good luck. Case the middle. We should be in
It's a
the
problem.
oven now, otherwise you have got no chance of joining Jason in the finale of MasterChef. Come on, move! Everybody's together. We have 13 minutes to go. They need 14 minutes to go. And Dino is still not in the oven.
You need to go in the oven.
Hey, I fought this guy before.
In the oven, guys, chef.
Yeah, he was just as cocky the last time.
In the oven. What do you think snacks to join Jason up in the oven?
Emily, she is so focused. It's extraordinary. I'm not too sure. How you feel about it?
All right.
Courtney, she's never been in the bottom once in this competition for good reason.
What?
5 minutes remaining.
Nope.
One of you is
Nope.
minutes away from joining Jason in the MasterChef finale. Make sure it's you. I believe the cream will come off easily. 60 seconds remaining. Gently, gently, gently. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You good? All right.
Well done. Oh, you make careful. He's turning around.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
They found you now.
I want to speak to you. Everything you have for yourself. Can you drink water? I do. So it's going to go off in the center. I'll take a surprise.
Come on.
What do you think about your kids compared to the others? I got a secret from others.
Oh, good job.
You know, what happened?
Oh, thank you guys.
Did you get into me?
I think so.
Alright, keep your head up. Shake it off.
It's delicious. It's just enough. You can put a flower on it and give it to me.
Taste.
Definitely looks like a volcano erupting.
Delicious.
I got to use this hand more. This one's starting to get a little bit overused. I can feel it because this hurts more than this. Oh.
Jason's already through to the finale. Check it out. And one of you has made a multi-tape that's taken you to the finale. The home cook
Yeah.
joining Jason is congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Ooh.
You know what? What's the around yourself? You see you do that months later. Make it
Move.
and determined. Up those stairs and enjoy spending quality time with your fellow finalists.
1999, 16 years old with a broken head, sleeping in a park in Chicago when the struggle was through. That I am in the light of the biggest cooking competition. What do you think of me now? Two finalists. There are 3 spots in this year's finale. One of you will be taking place with Jason in the MasterChef finale. The next battle, one of you will be going home empty-handed. It all comes down to the next final. Please, hurry up.
I'm very embarrassed. I'm very thankful that I did. This is the lowest I've ever felt being here. But I can go into the next battle all falling apart. This is the last opportunity to become that master chef. I need to regroup.
This is it. The entire fate of this entire competition hangs on that. For the final match tonight, we'll be making a MasterChef classic, a savoury version of one of the world's toughest desserts to master. An incredible, a fundamental.
Whew.
tonight, we'll be making a MasterChef classic. A savoury version of one of the world's toughest desserts to master. An incredible, a temperamental cheese souffle. Got that crispness on top. An amazing distribution of the egg whites across that wonderful cheese sauce. Semi-liquid at the bottom, thick, rich, oozing of that savoury cheese, baked to perfection. Tonight, you'll have just 30 minutes to perfect your souffle. And seeing as this is the semi-final, one souffle is not required. Making three participation.
3 cheese souffles in 30 minutes. Do you know how hard it is to do a savory souffle? Then 3 of them in 30 minutes. Hungry everyone's family.
Whoa.
On the station, you'll find everything that you need to make amazing, stunning cheese.
Come back here.
Dino too. Get all you got. Your 30 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Now.
I got cocky.
Right now, it's me versus Dino. Dino is super
Oh, you.
powerful. So I hope
Fuck, that was the gayest shit I've ever done. Alright, let's do this.
is what's gonna bring me the win this time.
Yeah.
Kate has made a souffle before, so she has that slight advantage. But I'm very good at multitasking, so I'm gonna be using every single second of that file.
Damn.
This is an absolute last chance of one of these two head cooks to make it into the finale.
Asking her to present 3 cheese souffles, all with the perfect rise, all with the great flavor and texture.
Let's go. So first and foremost, already sort of cheese sauce. Add your butter. Your milk. Cook out that flour so you haven't got no raw. Add your plates. After that, separate your eggs. And then start whipping those egg whites. Those egg whites are whipped up sufficiently. Then the actual mix becomes too dense. There's no height in the souffle.
Much like a sweet souffle, a savory souffle is very good. If you butter it instead of sugar, you get the very dry powdered sugar again to give that savory souffle something to hold on to.
You are working much faster than temper. Takes it with you whiskey and otherwise. In 4 minutes from now, you've got to get your souffles in the oven.
Oh, I lost that shit for sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, you got me.
So what happens if that was out? It starts to look grainy, it starts to be broken.
Yeah. Hopefully I at least got 25. Please for love. Oh, 26. Not too bad.
At least 15 to 16 minutes in the oven.
10, 10, 6. Ah, better than I usually do. Hey people, hey Mimi. So you guys are seeing outside in when it comes to what I'm doing. I'm getting my dick handed to me, but at least I'm not down 22 to 28.
In the oven.
Come on, Kate, let's go.
This is what we do for light exercise when my wrist is acting up. What time is it? We got maybe 30 more minutes of playtime, and then we are getting ready for bed.
It's all about the taste, guys.
Kate's got her souffles in the oven. She's
And despite all my best efforts, I still have sweat dripping onto the lenses, or the lens of this. It's driving me fucking nuts.
I thought I was going to put another racket, but I realized I only had one, so. Because I need that insurance policy. That's what I need. Just got nothing waiting for me at home. This is it. This is why I'm here. I need to make sure that I get the 3 previous ones that I have.
You still got 8 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's right. Grogu.
And all my eggs in this basket. I have no insurance policy this time. I didn't have time for one. It would have just messed up the oven heat if I had to open it again.
I think multitasking is what counts. Because you want to have time sort of.
I was scared to like burn something or let something go. It's only one chance, so I wanted to just make sure.
You've got the every second liver.
Perfect. Yeah.
Is it really yours to do?
Yeah.
Just over 5 minutes and that.
Exactly.
All right.
Right now, this is anybody's game.
Wrong way. Wait.
Perfect center in our
All right. We might have less time than I thought.
But I'll say right now, I'm being nervous. For dinner, I am paid. Dinner is slowly flying someplace on one tray, slightly touching each other, or making water left hand side. However, you've got to cook souffles in the center.
Baby doll. Not yet. When I see them risen, and fuck your collar, you get the baby doll.
If you need to crank up the oven, 10 or 15 degrees, do it.
How you look, baby?
I'm looking good. Right now, it's do or die. It's either 3 perfect souffles or me taking off my apron and going back to Chicago.
It's gonna be one of us, you know that?
Yeah.
60 seconds to go.
This is it. I cannot add time, I cannot change this recipe. Everything that I just did could be the last time I can cook it. My fate can either rise or fall. These souffles.
60 seconds to go. 3 souffles, 1 spot left in the MasterChef finale.
Baby, it's right. This is over your cage. Looking good, baby. Go out.
10,
All right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Huh?
4, 3, 2.
You want to fight?
hands in the air. Carefully bring your plates down to front. Let's go.
I am shocked that Kate has come out with 3.
Ooh. Okay.
With no insurance policy, that was a big gamble. He knows there's a little bit higher lift, but the coloring.
No slap fight.
Are the souffles a
No,
texture,
punch.
Or is it a soupy mess?
Punch.
Is it overdone? It's all in the judge's hands now.
Yeah.
I'm sweating like hell right now. I'm sweating because they're not the most perfect souffles I could have made, but I know that I cooked them right.
Wow.
Down to the inside.
Just out of my reach.
My souffles look great. They've risen beautifully. They're all golden brown. They're exactly why I took that.
Why can't I hit your solar plexus?
Before I put them in the oven.
What the fuck?
Just praying that they're cooked inside.
What you want?
Both of you. Extraordinary perspective. Bottom line.
What the fuck?
Details for us to discuss. Please give us a moment.
This is so Dino's. The souffle was sort of presented like a wine. No, that's really basically the shape, but the taste was extraordinary. Yeah, it was so balanced. It was well seasoned. It had the bread and onion cheese. Plenty of.
Kate's souffles were a little bit more sturdy, but also they underbaked to the center because she got her souffles in the oven. And then it actually came out.
Even though she had a mess amount of time to cook, it still felt more rounded out. I thought that the egg white would be a little more active, so it makes you be less liquid. We were talking about minute details. Please.
Dino, Kate, it's been a really tough decision. It came down to the finer details tonight in terms of.
He's gonna kick my ass, by the way. This little guy, he is so fast
Texture.
compared to me.
The person picking up.
I'm pretty sure he's actually built like his avatar. This motherfucker dodges and weaves.
The spot.
Yeah.
goes to. Congratulations. Theo,
Wow.
absolutely amazing. It was so close. Tino, please say goodbye to Kate and head on up to the balcony.
Everything I've ever worked for, it's paid off. Everything I've ever been through has paid off. To be a part of the finale, that is not only my dream come true, but my mother's dream. Kevin, I gave up her entire life. And now her
What, you
baby
good?
boy made it to
All right.
the finale.
Eh.
Oh,
Eh.
Kate,
Fucking-
you've been an
What the fuck?
extraordinary competitor.
What are you doing?
Come on.
I appreciate you all so much for believing in me and pushing me. I started my journey so long ago, as you all know.
Come on, back it up.
To now, I've excelled, I've learned, I've grown as a chef, and even though my journey here in this kitchen is over, it's still gonna open a health cafe. I'm still gonna do everything I want in life.
This journey's confirmed that you have a spot in our world. It's what you do with it next that counts. This has been your foundation. Come on, we'll say goodbye, mate. Great job.
You were amazing. You were awesome.
Thank you. You're so great.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, seconds.
I'm gonna go with Ebony. I think her today.
I think he's just playing. He's not actually in it to throw hands at all.
Please, please, wait for me. Thank you, Kate.
We love you. We're so proud of you.
When I first came back here, I had one goal, and it was to get my paper. And I made it to the very last step before the finale. And that's huge. I had some obstacles throughout this competition, and it feels like I've climbed over Mount Everest to get to this point.
If you can't cook 2 omelets side by side, untie your apron and give it to me now.
Or he's gonna try to ring me out in the last round, like the other guy did. Just conserve his energy to the very last round and then try to knock me the fuck out. That's what I think he's gonna do.
This season of MasterChef, everything has changed. Because this season, the judges do battle. Every home cook we bring here, lots of kitchen, is competing for a MasterChef like England. Each of us have just 8 aprons
What do you mean stop?
to find
Bitch!
America's next MasterChef. If a judge chooses a home cook to wear one of our aprons,
We've already stopped enough. Get your shit together.
there are thousands of home cooks.
No, what?
Those that make
What are you doing?
will soar to new heights. They'll feel the heat as they cook for American heroes.
We're making firefighters out. Let's go, guys.
Run 5-star restaurants
Where's the beef? I need some entrees now.
and cater all-star events. Honors to prepare you, husband and wife. Along the way, we, as mentors, will face tough decisions. What happened? The home cook that I would send home wearing an apron that I gave him. But Will experience the most spectacular dishes. This is a home run. The MasterChef kitchen has ever seen.
This is the reason I gave you an apron. I was 100% correct. I mean, I perfect student dressed in America's Next Master.
3 judges. 8 precious aprons. Just 1 MasterChef.
If he won, I'm gonna be so pissed. He let me have that. Huh?
My name is Gerard, and I'm English teacher. My food is going to be the best food this Gordon Ramsay ever
All
made,
right.
so I expect nothing lower than an A+.
Oliver, get away from the door.
I've been to bus drivers.
Ain't no way.
But cooking home makes it feel like I'm alive. I don't know about cooking because I was 6 years old, but I've never had an opportunity to follow my dream.
Durs went to sleep.
Wow. My name is Farhan. I live in Chicago, Illinois.
That kid in the match,
I know now it's bad.
I took it easy on him. I don't know if he didn't want to fight. He was so quick on his feet, dodging and weaving. And the only problem is he got predictable. Every time he'd stand up, I'd get a good strike on his face. And as it comes, and when it comes to the solar plexus, there's no point in training for it if you can't hit it in game. My hand literally went through the opponent. No solar plexus there to hit, guys. I don't know what they were trying to pull with that train to hit the solar plexus, but damn. Hey, Susie.
It's a long road to become
Well, I managed to win by 1. His dodging and weaving shit was actually pretty admirable,
on that journey.
and it worked out in his favor.
One of these.
Whew. Oliver, get out of here.
The incredible MasterChef White Apron.
Go.
But
You're not going outside yet. Go on.
it's much different.
Go
than
on.
before.
Go on.
Each will have just 8 aprons in the house. But that doesn't make it easier. In fact, it's a whole lot harder because we are battling it out to identify the next MasterChef. That means our reputations are on the line.
If more than one of us offers you an apron, you will be in the unique position of getting to choose whose apron you take.
Possibly just one more game.
That gives you that apron will then be your measure.
Do I have undermoob sweat going yet?
We've invited your friends
I think I do.
to support you and
Yep.
encourage you. Good luck to you all.
Nice line right there. Oliver,
The audition
go.
for a white apron. The home cooks will fight to impress the judges with their signature dishes. The judges will then decide who wins a MasterChef White Apron and a place in the top 24.
My whole life basically has been building up to this. Everything has revolved around food. I'm Emily. I'm 28, and I'm from Neenah, Wisconsin. I live and breathe growing up. My mom had a travel bug.
Oh,
Been to almost
never
every
mind,
country.
folks.
I can't get
I just got the notification
I'll make it myself.
that
Competing on MasterChef. This is literally
it's time to hang up the headset.
My name is Jean. I'm 29. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm a cocktail server. Vegas nightlife is its own world. I get to make sure people will have an amazing time. I love my job, but wherever I am in life, something always brings me back to food. I use a lot of lemongrass, so that's tough. I'm Cambodian and Vietnamese, so a lot of lemongrass, kaffir, lime, leaf, turmeric. As a Vegas vixen, I'm gonna make sure my food looks as good as it tastes.
I'm excited for it that I got my apron. My apron will be for
All right.
You decided, you know, my name is Bowen. I'm 24 years old. I'm a pilot from China. When I was 15 years old, I came to the United States. In China, my dad is a professional chef. By watching my dad's cooking, I've been
Oh,
wrong.
shut up.
Like 2 years ago, I got
Battery at 12%. Yeah, I know. I heard the phew phew. All right. You guys, it has been fun, but it is time for me to call it a day. Thank you for participating, watching me punch it seemingly nothing. I won, I think, one match. And I said, well, might have been 2 matches. I can't quite remember. But it was well worth the workout. As you can see, I've got the under moob sweat. Honey, do I have back sweat?
Yeah.
We got our sweat on, and that is what we wanted. Have a good night, stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.